introduction, today I'd like to talk to you about something that I've been working on in the last 3 or 4 months or so. About 90% of my spare time has been occupied with getting ready for the PE exam. And so today I'd like to share with you what it takes to get a PE license and just give you an overview of the PE license process. First, I'll talk about what the PE license is. Second, the benefits of earning your PE. 3, the PE license requirements, which Pahl touched on. And 4, the biggest part of getting your PE, the exam. So first of all, what is a professional engineering license? Many of us here are engineers. Why would we want to go on and get our PE license? Well, the PE license is a license given to you by the state. It was granted to engineers, I shouldn't say given, granted to engineers who have met a certain amount of experience, have proven themselves through examination and education, and have demonstrated the ability to practice competently within their engineering field. Upon licensure, engineers will receive their own stamp with their name and their engineer license on it. So what are the benefits of earning a PE? Accelerated career advancement, which along with that comes higher salary. Competitive edge, this is important. If you are looking for a new career opportunity, or if you find yourself in a position where you have to search for a new job, it's very competitive right now, and an easy way for employers to reduce the stack of their resumes is to pull out the PEs and get rid of the rest. And as Carl mentioned, it's also required for anything that you do when you offer services to the public, such as consulting, if you own your own firm, bidding for government contracts, etc. The PE requirements, you have to have a degree from an ABET accredited university. You have to have taken and passed the FE exam, which the FE exam is known as the Fundamentals of Engineering exam, previously known as the DIC or Engineering Training exam. Typically that's taken by engineers in their last year of college or shortly after they graduate. It doesn't have to be, but it focuses more on the academic portion of the engineering. I look at it as you've got a degree, now prove that you learned something. In addition to that, you have to have 4 years minimum experience at the time of the PE exam. That's if you have a bachelor's degree. It changes a little bit once you have advanced degrees, depending on what you have achieved. And also the biggest part, passing the exam. So the PE exam, what is that? It's an 8-hour comprehensive exam that focuses on applied principles of engineering in the industry setting. And that's very important to acknowledge because the exam is scientifically designed to only pass those engineers who have met that level of experience in education. Many of the exam problems will be very realistic. They will come right from industry, and the answers will be very realistic. They won't be pseudo problems. There are 2 sections of the exams for a total of 8 hours. The morning, which is the breadth portion, that is 4 hours, and that is the same with all the different focuses within your discipline. For mechanical, there are 3 different focuses, which takes me to the afternoon portion, which is also 4 hours, and that is where you focus on your particular area that you're taking for the exam. I'm taking the thermal fluids portion for the mechanical discipline. There are 40 questions in 4 hours, which comes to 6 minutes per problem. I like to share this slide because this shows exam pass rates for first-time takers and repeat takers. And you can draw your own conclusions from what's up here, but what you'll see is that it doesn't matter which discipline you're in, you're much more likely to pass on your first time than you are if you repeat take it. So the biggest thing I take away from that is I want to get it the first time through. So, preparation, how do you prepare to pass your exam? Well, it's recommended that you study at least 250 to 300 hours in preparation in order to be successful. Which, if you break that up in a little bit different units, that's 10 to 12 full 24-hour days. Or if you're looking at a typical 8-hour work day, that's about a month to a month and a week of study, full 8-hour days. Another tip, study your core subjects first. That's what you're going to be That's what the majority of what your grading is going to be on, so make sure you cover that first, and then move on to some of the other subjects that will be on there, but they may be in a smaller percentage, or will be in a smaller percentage. Do as many practice problems as possible. For anyone that's an engineer here, you probably learned that pretty quick in college, that if you don't do the homework, you don't pass your exams. And take practice exams to establish pace and strategy. That's really important because, as I mentioned earlier, you have 6 minutes per problem. So if you get to a problem and you start working on it, if you don't know how to approach it right away, you need to move on because you don't have time to look through your information to find it. It has to be automatic. And take a refresher course. I'm taking the refresher course offered by the Engineering Society of Detroit in Southfield. And you get exposure to professional engineers that are experts in their field, and they give you a 4-hour session, lecture, and practice problems, and a really good opportunity to get some good feedback and get some pointers for the exam. So in summary, your PE license will solidify your ability to practice engineering within your field, open new doors of opportunities throughout your career, demonstrate your technical understanding and motivation, and will create a benchmark or a zenith point in your career, if you will. And that's a big one for me. That's why I'm doing it. It's going to signify a major point in my career. So with that, I take my exam on October 28th, and I plan to be successful. So wish me luck. That's